live video again. So it just ended. Now I got to go again. Hello. Welcome to Meal Prep Mondays with Cindy Ellen. I don't know what happened to my phone there, but I was going live and then it just stopped. So take 2 on Meal Prep Mondays. I got a great recipe for you tonight. We've got deviled eggs. And tonight we are going to make those right here. I've got a lot of prep already done. I'm waiting for a few people to get on to tonight's live so that I can make sure that they can hear me. I know that you can see me. I see Rakia. Hi, Rakia, how are you? I'm testing these new microphones, so I want to make sure that you can hear me. So if you are watching, if you could just let me know if you can hear me, that would be fantastic. Hi, Cheryl. Hi, Mark. Hi, Chris. I see people on, but it's only showing me one person. You are a great chef. Thanks. Can you hear me okay? Rakia, can you confirm that you can hear me?
Yes.
All right. Paul from the other room says he can hear me. Yes, I can. All right, so the microphones are working. All right, good. I'm testing them for another project. So anyway, so I have my eggs. I made 12 boiled eggs today, hard-boiled eggs in my pot. And everybody has their own way about making their hard-boiled eggs. I put my eggs in cold water and I boil the water with the eggs already in the pot. So that's how I prepared them today. Once the water is boiling and there's a good boil, I boil them for 10 minutes. And then when 10 minutes is up, I take them out. I take the hot water out, I fill that same pot with cold water and I let them sit in cool water for at least a half an hour, sometimes longer, and then I peel them. So far, I've had a lot of luck with being able to peel the eggs, and today's came out perfectly. So I don't know if you can see me. I see you guys. I'm going to move my comments over so I can see. So these are the eggs. They cut them in half. I took the yolks out, and I got them all ready for stuffing. So I'm going to put those aside for a little bit. And my egg yolks I added to this bowl here. I used a fork, and I just mashed them up, broke up all the yolks, and they're kind of like gritty and fine. So it makes it easier for blending all of my ingredients. So the yolks are ready to go. And again, that was 1 dozen eggs. So this is what I'm going to add to the mixture. This is 1/3 cup of mayonnaise. Now, I am fine with full fat mayonnaise. There are some recipes that call for low fat. I am keto, so the more fat, the better. So I have 1/3 cup of regular mayonnaise right here. 0 carbs. I'm going to add 1 tablespoon of softened butter, and I have 4 ounces of cream cheese. That's my secret ingredient. Those right there. Delish. Adding that in there. I have 1 tablespoon of yellow mustard. I'll add that in. And this here on this plate, even though it's invisible and you can't really see it, it's 1 tablespoon of white vinegar. So that's going in. That's pretty much it. So I'm going to get all that off my spatula. And then I'm going to use a hand mixer to blend it. So it's going to get loud for a second. So hopefully I don't blast you because I want to get this done and blended for you. So again, there are times that I've done this and some of the mixture becomes very thick. You can always add a little bit more mayonnaise or white vinegar. If you taste it and it's not quite right for you, you want to see a little bit more. But what you want to do is get it nice and smooth. That's the key, not chunky. So I thought this video might take a little bit longer for me to blend it nice and smooth. Now, this is a little bit chunkier than I would like. But yesterday I practiced this recipe and it was a little bit loose. So I don't want to make it too loose because the idea is to be a nice whipped stuffing for your eggs. That was me scraping the sides. I'm going to go at it again here. Usually blends in about 60 seconds or less. This still looks a little bit, no, I guess it's going to be all right. It's a lot thicker than it was yesterday. So once you get it all blended, Normally you could take this and there's a lot of different ways you can stuff your eggs, which for me used to be a big fat pain in the ass. I used to hate it because I used to use a spoon and it was messy, and then when they were done they didn't look nice and neat. So you can use a pastry bag, which you know everybody has in their kitchen, not, and I don't either. So a great hack is to use a Ziploc bag. All right, seen this done quite a few times. So you're just going to take your stuffing, or your mixture, sorry, and you're going to throw it all in this bag. And normally when I make this mixture, there's leftovers, which I kind of like. What I do is I use the leftovers sometimes for crackers, and it's absolutely phenomenal. So if you end up with extra, save it. Get up some nice low-carb crackers and dip away, because it's awesome. All right, so everything's in the bag. There's my Ziploc bag of mixture, and I'm gonna kind of zip it shut. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cut a little tiny hole in the corner, like so, and then instant pastry bag. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna fill all my little eggs right here. You wanna put a nice generous amount so that it's mounding over the top, but with this little trick here on the pastry bag, they come out so neat and there's no eggs on the side, and it makes for a really nice presentation if you're taking them for the holidays or to a party, or maybe you're just serving dinner and you want to use this as an appetizer or a little picky food ahead of time. And look how fast I'm getting this done. This used to take so long before I learned this hack, so I was very happy when I learned it. My secret ingredient for taste is the cream cheese, which I just love it. It makes it very rich and tasty. And the butter helps to keep it whipped. And I learned that from Martha Stewart. So it was her and one other, I think it wasn't Martha Stewart, and who was that other chef that I make fun of there, or that I try to do an impression of, Cheryl? What's her name?
Is that her?
Yeah. Oh yeah, the French one with the wine. Julia Childs. Yes, she also used butter in her recipe. All right, so there they are. How quick was that? Maybe about 60 seconds. They're all stuffed. So the last thing you're going to do. Julia Childs. Thanks, Paul. Way ahead of you. I didn't measure out my paprika, but I literally just put a little dash on each little egg. You don't have to put a lot. It's really just to garnish. Make it a little hint of red. And then I'm going to sprinkle a little parsley on top of all of these. Right here. A little sprinkle. And these are absolutely finished. Now, I am going to tell you, there's a couple other ingredients that you can put into your recipe. I didn't put them into this one today, and I'm not sure why, but hot sauce. A little sprinkle, can be a half a teaspoon or a teaspoon, depending how spicy you want to make it. I love things spicy, but you can put that in your mixture. Another thing that you can put on top here is bacon, which is also great for keto. You can make some bacon bits, which I've made them before many times on this show. Sprinkle those on top. Absolutely delicious, very easy to do, and it's a great, great hit at the holidays. So, guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you like this recipe. Please try it. The holidays are coming, so I know you will. Give it a whirl. Let me know what you think. Share your comments, and definitely share it with your friends, okay? And I did have a vote for deviled eggs tonight. I was going to make some keto sugar cookies. Not really made with sugar, but other sweetener, and they didn't get voted in. But I will have that recipe for you next week, so I will see you next time. Same time, same place, right here on Meal Prep Mondays. Thanks, guys, again for watching. We'll see you then. Take care.